Hello, hello, my lovelies. Welcome back. You know, for a woman like Meghan Markle, who loves to tell the world how much of a philanthropist she is, how much of a humanitarian she is, she calls herself a global leader for women, all because her previous PR company bought her an award without her doing any work. For the last 3 days, we have watched as the Invictus 1 Year to Go event was turned into another episode of What Meghan Wore. We all knew this was going to happen. This is always what happens when Meghan Markle crashes Harry's event. She takes a worthy cause and drives it straight into the ground, exactly like what she has done to the Invictus Games so far. Harry and Meghan claim the 1 Year to Go event is to drum up support for the upcoming games and to raise funds for the games. But not once did we see the patron of the Invictus Games, Prince Harry, wear a single piece of Invictus branded clothing. Not once did we see Meghan Markle support her husband's worthy cause by wearing some Invictus branded clothing, which would have driven traffic to the Invictus website, and it could have helped with sales, which in turn, that money is used to help the veterans who are competing in these games. However, knowing what we know about Harry and Meghan, I wouldn't be surprised if, say, Meghan was asked to wear some Invictus gear, but then maybe she demanded a percentage, a cut, just for wearing the merchandise, and they said, forget it. Who knows? That would have been a great PR move and great for the games. But who cares about the games and who cares about the veterans? It's the me, Meghan show. How can Meghan Markle claim to be a compassionate, charitable humanitarian when she shows up to a 3-day charity event for veterans with 7 different coats and 4 different pairs of boots and 3 pairs of ugly gloves? I estimate the cost of the jackets alone was north of $12,000, and once I have the full tally of the cost on her clothing, I will let all of you know. Meghan Markle is shoving this excess of luxury in the faces of veterans who most of them live on a strict monthly benefit of no more than, say, $1,600 a month. And here is Meghan Markle prancing around in a $2,500 trench coat. I thought this 1 Year to Go event was supposed to get more eyes on the games and the veterans who are competing. Instead, we got a hideous fashion show of what not to wear while at a charity function, which is being funded with taxpayer dollars. And so far, I don't know a single thing about any of the veterans or anyone who is competing. It was all about Harry and Meghan. 2 individuals who claim they show up and do good. But how have they done any good in this case? There were 55 participants for this week-long event in Whistler. And you know what would have been a nice way to boost morale or get these participants excited while getting some fantastic PR points for themselves? But why didn't Harry and Meghan host these 55 participants on the final evening for a dinner out? I'm sure they could have afforded it since they were throwing money around like it was water on ugly, overpriced clothing for Meghan the charlatan Markle. Harry and Meghan did nothing for these 55 participants except for use them to profit off of them. The dastardly duo filmed a morning interview, which I'm sure they got paid for, and also they are copywriting some of the photos under the Sussex name and are selling it off to publications to use. I'm guessing the veterans won't see any of that money either. I'm annoyed, guys. I'm disgusted. The excessiveness of Meghan Markle's clothing when you know these participants are struggling to just scrounge up the money to attend these games in Whistler next year while living on a fixed income makes me sick to my stomach. Harry and the Invictus board have got quite the honeypot scam going for themselves, considering it's all on the back of veterans and pretending to care for them and are getting money given to them by governments. Harry and Meghan don't give a rat's ass about the veterans and these games, because if they did, we would see them actually promote it and support those who are participating. Instead, it has once again turned into the Meghan Markle show, and Harry is her supporting clown. My friends, I would really love to know what you think of Meghan's over the top, excessive behavior. I mean, we all expected this to happen, as it always does. Two frauds who claim to be about charity when in reality, it's all about lining their own pockets. But with that said, my friends, let me know in the comment section what you think, and I will catch you all in the next one. Stay gorgeous, my lovelies. Take care. Bye.